What's up guys, Jord here, and today is a really interesting day. It is literally snowing up a storm. Like, there was an alarm this morning, and I'm just here like, I'm from New Orleans, I grew up in South America, what am I doing here? But at the same time, it looks pretty dope. Like, yo, check this out. Look at this. Everything's closed. Oh, they have these snow plows. That's a thing here with the salt. I'm shook. Anyways, this really made me think about how did I get here? What was I thinking moving up here? And honestly, I love Michigan, but at the same time, there are a lot of things that you should be thinking about before making that move, whether you're going abroad to study or to work, or you're moving around in your own country. But before that, I wanna check out outside, so. Yo, this is crazy. Like, I've never seen this much snow in my life. I'm not prepared. My gloves, I don't even have them. My poor car. She's all covered up. Hopefully my gloves are in here, cause it is super cold. Yo, this is how people probably feel in igloos. This is the worst time to be losing these. Okay, well, the gloves were not in the igloo of my car. Let's just go on a journey. So yeah, I'm from New Orleans, grew up in South America. Here I am in Detroit, Michigan. And how did this happen? Well, work happened. I was really open to just, living wherever. As long as I can afford it. So I think one of the most important things to think about is if you can afford it. Look up some standard of living calculators, because you want to think about if you're moving for a job or for school. Like, if you're moving for school, can I afford it, or can my parents afford it, whoever's paying my scholarship? If you're moving for work, can my job afford it? I mean, New York City sounds dope and all, but if you're moving with like a $20,000 job, I don't know New York City, probably not the best idea, or San Francisco even. There are developers who I've heard of stories, they move there and then they're like living in an RV to save money. So think about the cost of living where you're going, and that's super important. And another thing that was really important to me was the neighborhood. Like, I really like food. I like things to do. I've lived in a country setting a lot of my life, even a jungle setting. I'm talking like no internet, no TV, that kind of thing, no running water. And so I wanted like a city vibe, but not too big. Actually, no, I wanted a city vibe. So I checked out downtown Detroit. Downtown Detroit was mad expensive. So, let's see what else. So I decided on, suburbs sort of, but still kind of downtown. And honestly, I made a mistake. Because even if you're looking for, city versus country, or restaurants versus things to do, don't forget you can always just, travel to those places. I also forgot my mic. And you know what? It's cold. We're going back inside. Whoa. Okay, that was a little much. Really need to find my gloves, like, bruh. Anyways, like I was saying, think about the neighborhood and what you want to do. You want movie theaters nearby, concerts, stadiums. You want the country, a river, a mountain. I don't know what you guys are into. You guys know, but keep those two things in mind. And honestly, once you're done with that, if you don't have a certain place in mind, then just make a list. Like in the United States, Austin is dope. LA is dope. Detroit is pretty cool. Atlanta is okay. I mean, their football team, trash. Go Saints. New Orleans, cool. All these places, make a list, what's important to you, and then just go for it. Just remember to keep the first two things in mind. Not even can I afford it? Is it a good idea? And the things that you want to do, because you might want, clubs, if that's what you're into, right next to you, and stadiums and all that stuff. But just because you can afford it doesn't mean it's what you should do. Don't make the mistake I did, because honestly, personally, I feel like I could be saving a lot more money, but everyone, you live and learn. In a couple more months, I'm gonna be like, keep those top 2 things in mind. Make sure there's a balance, because, you know, just because you can afford it doesn't mean that it's worth it. And, you know, have fun with it, especially if you're leaving college, looking for a new job. Keep your options open, because sure, you might want to stay with your family or in the same town you've been growing up in for who knows how long, but there's so much more outside to see. And that was actually, I didn't want to stay in, well, that's not exactly true. I kind of wanted to stay around my university because, you know, my friends were there and everything, but at the same time, there weren't the best opportunities there. So that's why I bounced. And now I'm here, and I'm really grateful that I came here. Maybe not in this exact apartment, but I can't complain, because it could be worse. Instead of in a terrible first apartment, I'm in a really nice first apartment. But yeah, like I said, guys, you know, make that list, have fun with it. If you really like this video, then, you know, let me know in the comments below. And if you didn't like it, let me know in the comments below. And if you really, really liked it, you know, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell. I'll be coming with more content. And, you know, good luck, guys. Peace.